and I'm also surprised that I got selected. Running towards solving 100 of problems, we can solve 10 to 15 different kind of problem which involve different kind of concepts. So I'm just wondering, if I complete 90% or 100%, then where will I be?
Yes.
So I can't be working 7 days continuously. So I just took a break of 1 or 2 days in every week.
Great. Okay. So Sarthak, how are you?
I'm good, Akansha. How are you?
Great. I'm great. So let's begin with a bit of introduction about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So as you said, my name is Sarthak Verma, and I graduated from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. I did my computer science engineering there, and I graduated in the year of 2020. And then I joined Infosys as a digital specialist engineer.
Okay.
And over there, I was working as on the profile of data engineer. I worked on building various different data pipeline applications, and soon joining PayTM.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Sarthak, how's the feeling now that finally you're joining PayTM? How do you feel?
Yeah, it's totally great, and I'm also surprised that I got selected.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, I mean there's a long story behind it. So
what is the story?
yeah. Yeah, sure. So first of all, the main thing I would like to thank Programming Pathshala for this, because I do not feel confident when I was applying for the companies which are product based. That's a simple reason. So coding part, computer science fundamentals is all okay, but I learned a lot from them. But the main part is I developed a confidence in myself that yes, I can apply to those companies and I can clear it.
Yes.
So that's the one of the surprising thing that I've changed the feel the change in myself. That okay, that I can do the same as well, because yeah. So that is the main change that I see in myself.
So it's like you feel more confident now that
Right, exactly.
You
exactly.
can that your way. That's really nice. That's really nice, Sarthak. So now that you are placed in PayTM, can you take us through your interview process and how was your resume gotten selected there?
Yeah. So actually it wasn't started with PayTM. We had internal. So I'm working with Infosys. Yes. So we have internal examination for a specialist programmer. Mm-hmm. So we had that by the end of October or November. So for that preparation, I again contacted Anup Bhaiya for that I am having some examinations and I need to prepare again. So basically I'm a Genesis 2.0 student. So over there I completed till trees, but then my Infosys joining came and I was busy with the training part and all. But then later on I got into the course of Renaissance. Yes. And then I started learning again. But in the mid process, Anubhaya dropped one link for resume building in the month of August. So I thought I'm completing 1 year in Infosys. So let's build my resume and let's see how it goes. So I just built the resume as a point mentioned in the Medium link. Yes. That Anubhaya shared. And then I saw a post on LinkedIn that PayTM is having an opening and all. So I applied there, and then I got a referral from one of the folk from LinkedIn. Okay. I sent multiple requests to many people who were working there. One of them luckily gave me the referral, but at that time nothing happened. So I applied in August, but in the month of October end, I got a mail from HR that we would like to interview you. So this is the background story behind it. Okay. Then I have one online round. In online round, I have one coding question, followed by 20 MCQ question. So it was more related to MCQs were more related towards big data because I was working on that profile. Okay. There were also 5 data structure questions related to trees and linked list. Yeah. So that was there. I was able to clear it. And then there were 3 rounds. You can say 3 technical round. The last one was bit techno managerial round. So the first round was revolving around data structure question, which was based on sorting and two pointers algorithm, and some SQL question and some distributed system concepts. So that was first round, and then second round was around specifically around the big data technologies, because it was more focused towards the domain part of like the work that I'm going to do there.
Okay.
Then in the third round, that was a techno managerial round that was more totally focused on my resume and my projects. So for the third round, just before third round, I called Vivek Bhaiya and talked to him for 10 to 15 minutes that what are the things that I need to do and all. So he guided me throughout the process. So thankful to them. So yeah, so from resume building to last round of interview.
That's nice. That's nice. So you said that the third round included more of projects. So how many projects did you do before applying to PayTM?
I did one project, but that is a very big project, I would say.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so that is a project which belongs to one of the US bank. And yeah, so that helps in detecting fraud for the credit card and debit card transaction, which helps in building the machine learning model. So for that machine learning model, you need a good amount of data. So that data pipeline parts need to be built. So there I work. So
great.
Yeah.
Great. That's great, Sarthak. So now that you have already been a part of our Genesis as well as our Renata course, you have tasted both the worlds. So what would you like to share some of your insights on the course? How do you feel the course is here?
Okay. So yeah, sure. First of all, the course teaches you not to mug up the problem. So you need to understand how the things will be solved. For example, it's a basic example. I would say that in Renaissance, I saw that there are 3 sections: section 1, section 2, section 3. In the section 1, there is something called foundational, something like that. So over there you have array, maths, and all. Yeah. So in the array section, if you say there is a concept called pre-computation. So like prefix sum and suffix sum. Yeah. So that concept, if you mug up the problem, you won't be able to solve multiple problems. But if you understand the concept behind most of the problem, that will help you crack most of the problems. Right. So that is one thing that I understand, that instead of running towards solving 100 of problems, we can solve 10 to 15 different kind of problem which involve different kind of concepts, so that it's pretty clear over there.
Right. That's amazing.
And one more thing I would like to mention, that instead of like problem solving, the OS like DBMS fundamental section is also very good, which was taught by Bharat Bhaiya. So over there I learned the ACID properties and normalizations, which helps in data modeling for the data engineer role. So that is also helpful. That was all I would like to mention as well. Yeah.
Amazing, Sarthak. It's amazing. And in this journey, there are many who lose hope and who give up. So what kept you motivated to go through the course, never give up, and just grind until you reach where you are today?
I'm still not done with the course. I would like to inform that I'm just, I think, 45% done with the course. And and I'm just so I'm just wondering, if I complete 90% or 100%, then where will I be? So so the main thing is that when I left for the first time, when I joined Infosys, then I had that feeling, that missing feeling, that I have completed till trees. There were only 5 topics left. So why not start again? But when I started on my own, then I found that I'm not having enough motivation. So I contacted Anup Bhaiya and said that, Bhaiya, I want to do this again. So then again, I started from the array itself. And this time I completed only till sorting, and then I got a offer.
Good. That's good, Sarthak. So how did you get to know about Programming Pathshala in the first place? How did you get to know about this?
Okay. So in my college, there is one guy, he got placed in Amazon. So he met Vivek Bhaiya in one of the, I think, conferences which was held in Bangalore in 2019, when there was no Programming Pathshala. I think it formed on 2020. Yeah. So he told me that they are building their own company called Programming Pathshala, and they're having some cohort based program.
Yeah.
So so I was having a lot of empty time between when I got placed in Infosys and when I joined it. So I had around 11 months or something like that. So I joined in the month of April 2020, and I started learning. So he guided me over there, like to connect with the Programming Pathshala and continue the journey of data structure algorithm. And
so you joined us in April 2020.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be 2 years next month.
Right. 2 years, and it's still not done.
Still not done, still here.
Yeah.
Amazing, Sarthak. It has been wonderful having a word with you. Before you leave, any parting words for our budding software developers? What would you like to advise them?
Number one thing is that main thing is consistency. If you do it, like if you solve just 1 or 2 problems a day, that is totally fine.
Yeah.
The second thing is that you need to have, I have something, this is just personal to me, I have something called chill out time.
Yes.
So I can't be working 7 days continuously. So I just took a break of 1 or 2 days in every week just to refresh myself. So I do not study. Yeah, that is very necessary. That is very necessary. So I had that thing that I will not do any coding question or anything on Saturday, Sunday.
Good.
So yeah. So whatever I do.
Our live classes even on weekends or not?
No, I watch recordings on weekdays.
Okay.
Yeah, that is just personal to me. I mean,
I guess that's fine.
Yeah. So, and the other thing is that this is regarding the projects that you will write in your resume, that you should not be talking like a robot. You should tell the story why this project is necessary and how this is done and what exactly it is solving. So these 3 things you need to tell in the, I think in the hiring manager round. It should tell the story that what kind of problem you're solving.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. That's true. And even breaks are very necessary. Like I would also like to mention here, you can't just study for a very long time without, feeling overwhelmed with books and everything. Breaks are very much necessary in everything that you do in life. So, Sarthak, it has been lovely having a word with you, and every bit of this conversation was amazing. And I'm sure all those who will be watching this video will be feeling very much motivated by all the words that you shared here. Thank you so much for giving me your time, and I wish you all the best as you start your new journey with PayTM.
Thank you. Thank you, Ankasha.
Thank you.